With living costs continuing to rise, it's a tough argument to tell anyone on basic wages to suck it up and hope for the best. Strangely, that's the underlying message we get almost consistently from the Reserve Bank and from Canberra. Their mantra is basically, inflation is going up because you people are spending too much. But in the real world, we have to spend to survive. Groceries, power bills, school fees, rents, mortgage payments, and the council rates keep going up. It's impossible to cut back on the things you can't live without. So spare a thought for essential workers, police, nurses, paramedics and fireys who have all been in a fight for better pay from governments right at a time that governments can't really afford it either. Today, nurses in Sydney went on strike. They want a once-off 15% pay rise, a big jump, and it will cost the big taxpayers money. These are some of the scenes from the protest organised by their union. One nurse even called into a radio interview with the New South Wales Premier to state her case. This is Jane speaking to Chris Minns.
Doing this protest because we have no other avenue to go down. It is about the money, but there is so many more important things that we have to fight for as well. It's not safe anymore for nurses or patients.
Well, thanks, Jen.
You need to walk through a New South Wales health hospital just to see that yourself.
I promise you, Jane, I've walked through many New South Wales hospitals as the Premier of New South Wales, but also as a patient and as someone who's visited loved ones in New South Wales hospitals. I can assure you, I know the dedication, the commitment that's required to be an essential worker, a nurse in a New South Wales hospital. Nurses said we don't want the wages cap in New South Wales anymore. We want that removed and we want a fair offer. So we've gone from 2.5% to 4.5% last year, and we're offering 4% this year. Now, I appreciate with inflation and interest rates very high, a lot of nurses will say that's not good enough, but we've said that we're prepared to have that arbitrated by the independent umpire.
Inflation is killing us. It's killing me. It's killing everybody that I know. It's the number one conversation in every tea room. And then they ask us to do more shifts. It's just, we're exhausted. We are so exhausted.
I can hear that in your voice, and I promise you, I appreciate that this is not confected or concocted and that you've worked incredibly hard on behalf of New South Wales taxpayers. We've tried to present a fair offer, but I have to tell taxpayers across the state, if we implemented a 15% one-year increase in salaries, it would cost $6.5 billion. That's more than we spend on the entire police force in 1 year.
What is
the entire police force?
I would actually like to speak to Chris today. I'm actually heading towards his office right now, and I would love to talk to him personally.
Well, we're happy to do it on air. I mean, I think that you presented your case very eloquently. I would love to do more, and I respect the work that you're doing, but I have to be honest about our capacity to pay.
This is such a tough one because both have compelling cases. Maybe the question we should be asking is, in a massive health budget, do we have room to pay the people who matter the most more? Could we employ fewer bureaucrats and cut the size of head office, leaving more for the medical staff that we can all count on? It's a constant battle for governments.